Welcome back to the Book Echo, your go to channel for in depth book summaries that bring out the wisdom and actionable insights from life changing books. Are you feeling overwhelmed by the endless demands on your time, struggling to balance work, personal life, and your goals? Well, today, we've got just the right book to help you take back control of your schedule and maximize your potential. In this summary of Master Your Time by Thibaut Meurisse, we'll explore powerful strategies to help you become the master of your time rather than a slave to it. This isn't just about getting more done, it's about getting the right things done and aligning your daily habits with your long term vision for success. Time is your most valuable resource, but it often feels like there's never enough of it. Whether you're bogged down by distractions, feeling scattered, or struggling to find balance, this book will show you how to turn time into your greatest ally. Thibaut Meurisse explains that time mastery isn't just about productivity, it's about transforming how you live your life. He reminds us that while we all have 24 hours in a day, the key difference between those who thrive and those who struggle is how they choose to spend that time. And that's what this book is all about, helping you make small yet powerful changes that will transform your days and ultimately your life. Through this summary, you'll learn how to develop a time mastery mindset focused on purposeful action, not just busyness, the importance of clear goals and how to structure your days to align with them, ways to eliminate distractions and time wasting activities that keep you off track, how to build routines and habits that fuel consistent productivity, the role of managing energy to ensure you're working at your peak levels. As we go through this summary together, think about how these lessons can apply directly to your life. With the right tools and a mindset shift, you'll see how time mastery isn't just about squeezing more hours out of your day, but about using your time to its full potential. Let's dive in. Chapter 1: The Time Mastery Mindset. In the opening chapter, Meurisse lays the foundation for what it means to truly master your time. He starts by pointing out a key distinction. Being busy is not the same as being productive. Many of us fill our schedules with tasks, meetings, and to-do lists, yet at the end of the day, we often feel like we haven't made real progress. Why? Because we haven't mastered the art of focusing on what truly matters. The time mastery mindset is about shifting your focus from doing more to doing what's important. It's about understanding that productivity isn't about the quantity of tasks completed, but the quality of tasks that move you closer to your goals. Meurisse emphasizes that we often confuse motion with progress. Just because we're active doesn't mean we're productive. Key concepts of the time mastery mindset. 1. Value over time. To begin mastering your time, you must understand that not all hours are created equal. Some tasks provide immense value, while others drain your time without offering real returns. For example, responding to every email or attending unnecessary meetings might make you feel like you're working, but these activities don't contribute significantly to your larger goals. 2. Clarity of purpose. One of the major obstacles to time mastery is a lack of clarity. When you don't have a clear purpose or direction, it's easy to get caught up in tasks that feel urgent but aren't truly important. The solution is to define your purpose and ensure that everything you do aligns with that purpose. When you have a clear goal, it becomes easier to prioritize and make decisions that move you toward it. 3. The power of saying no. A significant part of mastering your time is learning how to say no to things that don't align with your goals. Meurisse makes it clear that every yes to something unimportant is a no to something that truly matters. By being selective about where you invest your time, you reclaim control over your day and focus on high-leverage activities. Takeaway for action. The first step to mastering your time is to adopt a mindset that prioritizes value over busyness. Begin by evaluating your current tasks and routines. Ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my goal? If the answer is no, start making changes, whether that's saying no more often or eliminating tasks that don't serve your purpose. Meurisse also advises readers to spend time reflecting on their long-term goals. Without clarity, it's easy to waste time on tasks that don't matter. Take the time to think deeply about what you want to achieve. and how each action you take today either supports or detracts from that vision. Chapter 2: Setting Clear and Specific Goals. In this chapter, Meurisse tackles one of the most important aspects of time mastery: setting clear and specific goals. Without a clear destination, no amount of time management will lead to success. He emphasizes that when you lack specific goals, it's like sailing a ship without a map. You end up drifting without purpose. Why goals matter. Meurisse explains that goals act as a compass, guiding your actions and helping you prioritize tasks that are meaningful. Without them, it's easy to get caught up in tasks that feel urgent in the moment, but don't contribute to your long-term success. The clearer your goals, the easier it becomes to structure your time effectively. The key to powerful goal setting, according to Meurisse, is specificity. Vague goals like, I want to be successful or I want to be healthier, lack direction. Instead, you need to define exactly what success or health looks like for you. What is the outcome you want to achieve? How will you know when you've reached it? Key principles for goal setting. 1. Define your why. Meurisse insists that understanding why you want to achieve a goal is just as important as the goal itself. If your reason for achieving a goal isn't strong enough, you'll lose motivation when obstacles arise. Dig deep into why your goals matter to you. For example, wanting to get in shape because you want to live a longer, healthier life is more compelling than wanting to look good for a beach vacation. 2. Make it measurable. Goals need to be measurable to track progress. It's not enough to say, I want to be more productive. Instead, aim for something like, I will complete 3 key tasks each day by 5 p.m. This allows you to track your progress and know when you've hit your target. 3. Set short-term and long-term goals. Meurisse encourages readers to set both short-term and long-term goals. Long-term goals give you a sense of direction, but short-term goals help you stay focused and build momentum. Each short-term goal should act as a stepping stone toward your larger vision. 4. Break down your goals. Large goals can often feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination. To avoid this, Meurisse advises breaking big goals into smaller, actionable steps. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, start by outlining the chapters, then set a daily word count to complete. This way, you make consistent progress without feeling paralyzed by the size of the task. The actionable steps for goal setting. 1. Write down your goals. Research shows that writing down your goals significantly increases your chances of achieving them. When you write them out, they become real, and you're more likely to commit to them. Be specific and detailed when writing them down. 2. Review and adjust regularly. Setting goals isn't a one-time activity. As you progress, some goals may need to be adjusted, and new ones will emerge. Meurisse encourages reviewing your goals regularly, making adjustments as needed, and celebrating your progress along the way. 3. Use the SMART goal framework. Meurisse suggests using the SMART framework for effective goal setting. Specific. Be clear and precise. Immeasurable. Ensure you can track progress. Achievable. Your goals should challenge you but still be realistic. Relevant. Your goals should align with your values and long-term vision. Time-bound. Set deadlines to create urgency and focus. Takeaway for action. At the end of this chapter, Meurisse stresses the importance of setting goals that are deeply meaningful and aligned with your values. Without this, it's easy to waste time on things that don't matter. Take the time to clarify your why, make your goals specific, and break them down into manageable steps. By doing this, you'll have a clear direction and make more effective use of your time. Now that you've set your goals, the next chapter will guide you on how to structure your day around these goals, eliminating distractions and focusing on high-priority tasks. Chapter 3. Prioritizing what matters. In this chapter, Meurisse emphasizes the importance of prioritizing tasks that align with your goals. Even with clear goals, if you fail to prioritize your time effectively, you may find yourself busy but not moving toward your objectives. The key is learning how to distinguish between what's important and what's simply urgent. The difference between urgent and important. Many of us get caught up in urgent tasks, things that need immediate attention but don't necessarily move us closer to our long-term goals. These could be emails, phone calls, or minor problems that demand your time but don't provide much value. On the other hand, important tasks are those that align with your big picture goals and have a long-term impact on your life. Meurisse explains that urgent tasks scream for your attention, but they often prevent you from focusing on important tasks that are necessary for long-term success. To master your time, you must learn to prioritize what's important and learn how to manage or even ignore the urgent distractions. Key concepts for prioritization. 1. The Eisenhower Matrix. One of the most effective tools Meurisse introduces is the Eisenhower Matrix, a framework to help you categorize your tasks based on their urgency and importance. This matrix divides tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, tasks that require immediate attention and are aligned with your goals. For example, handling an important work deadline. Important but not urgent, tasks that will have a significant impact on your future but aren't time sensitive. These should be your priority. For example, working on long-term projects or learning new skills. Urgent but not important, tasks that demand immediate attention but don't contribute to your long-term goals. For example, answering unimportant emails or attending unnecessary meetings. Delegate or minimize these. Neither urgent nor important. Time wasters like scrolling through social media or watching mindless TV. These tasks should be eliminated as much as possible. 2. 80-20 rule. Another core principle for prioritization is the Pareto principle, which states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In time management, this means that a small portion of your tasks will produce the majority of your progress. Identify those high-leverage tasks, the 20% that generate 80% of your results, and focus your energy there. 3. Time blocking. Meurisse recommends using time blocking to prioritize important tasks. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for high-priority tasks and committing to focus solely on those tasks during that time. This prevents you from getting sidetracked by less important activities. Practical steps for prioritization. 1. Identify high-impact tasks. At the start of each week, list the tasks that will have the greatest impact on your goals. These are your high-priority tasks. Schedule these tasks during your peak productivity hours when your energy and focus are highest. 2. Eliminate time wasters. Review your daily routine and identify activities that waste your time. These could be frequent social media checks, low-priority meetings, or tasks that could be delegated to others. Reducing or eliminating these will free up time for more important activities. 3. Use the one-thing focus. Meurisse encourages adopting the one-thing mindset. Ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do today that will make the biggest impact on my progress? By focusing on one critical task each day, you ensure that you're moving closer to your goals, even if you don't complete every item on your to-do list. Prioritization is about making conscious choices about where you invest your time. Meurisse advises focusing on tasks that are important but not urgent, as these tend to have the greatest long-term impact. By applying tools like the Eisenhower Matrix, the Pareto principle, and time blocking, you can gain more control over your day and focus on activities that matter most. Now that we've explored prioritization, the next chapter will dive into how to increase your focus and overcome common distractions that pull you away from your priorities. Chapter 4. Mastering Your Focus. In this chapter of Master Your Time, Thibaut Meurisse discusses the critical role that focus plays in managing your time effectively. In today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, staying focused has become more challenging than ever. However, mastering your focus is essential if you want to achieve your goals efficiently. The distraction epidemic. Modern life is packed with distractions. Social media, emails, constant notifications, and a never-ending stream of information. Meurisse refers to this as the distraction epidemic and argues that the ability to focus deeply is becoming a rare and valuable skill. Those who can maintain sustained focus will have a significant advantage in achieving their goals. The myth of multitasking. One of the key points Maurice makes is the myth of multitasking. Many of us believe that juggling multiple tasks at once makes us more productive, but research shows the opposite. Multitasking divides your attention, reduces efficiency, and increases errors. Instead, Maurice advocates for single tasking, focusing on one task at a time with full concentration. This method leads to higher quality work and faster completion times because you're not constantly switching between tasks and losing mental energy. The deep work principle. The concept of deep work comes up as a cornerstone of effective focus. Coined by Cal Newport, deep work refers to long, uninterrupted periods of focused activity on cognitively demanding tasks. Maurice encourages practicing deep work regularly, as it's during these periods that we produce our best work and make significant progress toward our goals. To achieve deep work, Maurice suggests eliminating distractions, turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and create an environment where you can focus. Setting clear boundaries. Let others know when you're working on something important to avoid interruptions. Scheduling deep work sessions. Block out time in your calendar specifically for deep work, making it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Strengthen your focus. Maurice provides several practical strategies to help you improve your focus and maintain it over time. 1. The Pomodoro Technique. This time management technique involves breaking your work into intervals, usually 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 intervals, you take a longer break. This method trains your brain to focus in short bursts and helps prevent burnout. 2. Mindfulness meditation. Maurice highlights the benefits of mindfulness meditation for improving focus. Regular meditation helps train your mind to stay present, making it easier to concentrate on tasks without being distracted. Just 10 minutes of daily meditation can significantly improve your attention span and mental clarity. 3. Reduce digital clutter. A cluttered digital workspace, dozens of open tabs, apps running in the background, and constant notifications creates mental clutter. Maurice advises minimizing your digital distractions by keeping your workspace clean, using productivity apps, and scheduling specific times to check emails and messages. 4. Prioritize sleep and nutrition. Lack of sleep and poor nutrition can severely impact your ability to focus. Maurice emphasizes the importance of restorative sleep and a balanced diet for maintaining mental energy throughout the day. Without proper rest, even the most disciplined efforts to focus will falter. The role of energy and focus. Focus isn't just about mental discipline, it's also about managing your energy levels. Maurice notes that your focus naturally ebbs and flows throughout the day, and understanding your energy cycles is crucial. You'll achieve your best work when you're energized, so schedule your most challenging tasks during your peak energy periods, often the morning for many people. Flow state, the ultimate focus. Finally, Maurice explores the idea of achieving a flow state, a mental state where you're fully immersed and deeply engaged in an activity. When you're in flow, time seems to disappear and your work feels almost effortless. Reaching a flow state requires several conditions. You need to work on something challenging but not overwhelming. You must have clear goals for the task at hand. Distractions must be eliminated, and you should be working in a space that promotes concentration. Flow is the ultimate expression of focus, and the more often you can achieve it, the more productive and fulfilled you'll be in your work. Takeaway for action. Improving your focus is about more than just avoiding distractions. It's about setting up systems and routines that promote deep, sustained concentration. Whether you use techniques like the Pomodoro method, practice mindfulness, or work to eliminate digital clutter, the key is to commit to single tasking and scheduling focused time for your most important work. The more you prioritize focus, the more progress you'll make toward mastering your time. In the next chapter, we'll explore overcoming procrastination and how to develop momentum in your daily routine to get things done. Stay tuned. Chapter 5: Overcoming Procrastination and Building Momentum. In this chapter, Thibaut Meurisse dives deep into one of the greatest time management challenges: procrastination. We've all been there, delaying tasks until the last minute, only to feel the stress and regret later. But why do we procrastinate? and how can we conquer it to build momentum in our daily lives? Understanding procrastination. Procrastination is more than just laziness. It's often rooted in fear or discomfort. Meurisse explains that we tend to put off tasks that seem overwhelming, difficult, or boring, even when we know they're important. The key to overcoming procrastination lies in identifying the reasons behind it. Fear of failure, worrying about not being good enough, perfectionism, waiting for the perfect moment to start, lack of clarity, not knowing where to begin or what the task entails, immediate gratification, opting for short-term pleasure like browsing social media over long-term rewards. The power of starting small. Meurisse introduces the idea that the hardest part of any task is simply starting. The longer we delay, the more daunting a task appears. To counter this, he recommends a simple yet powerful strategy. Start small. By breaking a large, intimidating task into smaller, more manageable steps, you reduce the psychological resistance to getting started. He calls this the 2-minute rule. Commit to working on something for just 2 minutes. Once you begin, you often find yourself continuing for longer than expected because the hardest part, starting, is out of the way. Action beats perfection. Another key concept in this chapter is the importance of action over perfection. Many people procrastinate because they feel like their work won't be good enough. Meurisse emphasizes that taking action, even imperfectly, is far better than doing nothing at all. Perfectionism can paralyze progress, but small, consistent actions lead to improvements over time. He suggests shifting your focus from doing something perfectly to simply making progress. Over time, the compound effect of your actions will yield substantial results, even if each individual step isn't flawless. Building momentum. Momentum is the force that keeps you moving forward once you've started. Meurisse explains that the key to overcoming procrastination long-term is building and sustaining momentum through small wins. Celebrate small victories. Each task you complete, no matter how small, should be acknowledged as a success. This positive reinforcement will motivate you to keep going. Routine and consistency. Incorporating tasks into your daily routine makes them less daunting. When something becomes a habit, you're less likely to procrastinate because it's part of your daily rhythm. Tracking progress. Meurisse highlights the value of tracking your achievements. Whether you're ticking off completed tasks on a list or using a journal, seeing your progress visually helps build momentum. The Seinfeld strategy. A particularly practical tip from this chapter is inspired by comedian Jerry Seinfeld. Known as the Seinfeld strategy, it involves creating a visual chain of success. Each day you complete a task, mark it on a calendar. Over time, you'll form a chain of X marks that represent your daily progress. The goal is simple. Don't break the chain. This technique taps into the power of consistency and visual motivation. Seeing your success on a daily basis strengthens your commitment to avoid procrastination and stay productive. Dealing with distractions. Meurisse also addresses the importance of managing distractions to overcome procrastination. In the age of smartphones and constant notifications, distractions are everywhere. To build momentum, you need to create an environment that supports focus and reduces temptations. Turn off notifications. Disable alerts for non-essential apps or put your phone on airplane mode when working. Time blocking. Allocate specific time slots for deep work, during which you eliminate distractions and fully concentrate on the task at hand. Create a distraction-free workspace. Organize your physical and digital workspace so it's conducive to productivity. Clutter, whether digital or physical, can lead to procrastination. Time boxing for procrastinators. Another useful method introduced is time boxing, allocating fixed time slots for specific tasks or projects. This technique helps procrastinators because it provides structure and deadlines. By limiting how much time you spend on a task, you create urgency, which can push you to get started and finish without distractions. The role of energy in beating procrastination. Energy plays a significant role in how likely you are to procrastinate. Meurisse reminds readers that procrastination often happens when we're low on energy or feeling mentally drained. To combat this, he emphasizes the need to work during peak energy times. Identify when you're most energetic and focused during the day, and tackle your most challenging tasks during this time. Take regular breaks. The Pomodoro technique mentioned earlier can help manage your energy by giving you scheduled breaks to recharge. Stay active. Physical movement, like a short walk, can refresh your mind and provide the energy needed to dive back into work. Takeaway for action. Procrastination doesn't have to be a permanent roadblock. By understanding why you procrastinate, starting small, and focusing on progress over perfection, you can break the habit. Consistency, momentum, and a proactive approach to managing distractions will ensure that you build the habits necessary to overcome procrastination in the long run. In the next chapter, we'll explore prioritizing your tasks, how to identify what truly matters and allocate your time and energy effectively. Stay tuned for more actionable insights. Chapter 6: Prioritizing your tasks for maximum impact. In this chapter, Thibaut Meurisse introduces one of the most crucial concepts for time management: prioritization. It's not enough to be busy. You need to ensure that you're spending your time on the tasks that truly matter. Meurisse teaches us how to identify these tasks and manage our time with laser focus to create the most impact. The importance of prioritization. We all have limited time and energy, but not all tasks carry equal weight. Some tasks drive results, while others are merely busy work. Meurisse emphasizes that learning how to prioritize your tasks is essential for achieving your goals efficiently. The essence of prioritization is simple: focus on what matters most. The tasks that have the most significant impact on your success should be given the highest priority, while low-impact tasks should be minimized or eliminated entirely. The 80-20 rule. One of the most powerful tools for prioritization is the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule. This principle states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. In other words, a small number of tasks or activities will produce the majority of your outcomes. Meurisse encourages readers to identify the 20% of tasks that will generate the most results and to focus on them. This requires discernment, understanding which activities truly move the needle toward your goals and which are simply distractions. Key steps to apply the 80-20 rule. Identify the tasks that lead directly to your most important goals. Focus on those high-impact tasks and minimize low-impact activities. Be ruthless in cutting out distractions, busy work, and low-priority tasks. The Eisenhower Matrix. To help with prioritization, Meurisse introduces the Eisenhower Matrix, a practical framework developed by former U.S. President Dwight D. Eisenhower. The matrix helps categorize tasks based on their urgency and importance, ensuring that you're working on what truly matters rather than getting caught up in distractions. The matrix consists of 4 quadrants. 1. Urgent and important. These tasks demand immediate attention and contribute directly to your goals, e.g., deadlines, crises. Focus on completing these first. 2. Important but not urgent. These tasks are critical for long-term success but don't need immediate action, e.g., strategic planning, personal development. Schedule time for these tasks to ensure consistent progress. 3. Urgent but not important. These are tasks that seem urgent but don't significantly contribute to your goals, e.g., interruptions, minor requests. Delegate or minimize time spent on these. 4. Not urgent and not important. These are low-priority tasks that neither matter nor require urgency, e.g., busy work, trivial activities. Eliminate these tasks altogether. The one thing. Another powerful concept Meurisse shares is from Gary Keller's book, The One Thing. The idea is simple. What is the one thing you can do that makes everything else easier or unnecessary? By focusing on a single, high-priority task that has the greatest impact, you reduce overwhelm and increase efficiency. Meurisse encourages readers to ask themselves this question daily: what is the one thing I can do today that will move me closest to my goals? This approach ensures that you're always working on your highest leverage activities, which leads to more significant results with less effort. How to handle multiple priorities. While focusing on the most important task is crucial, real life often presents us with multiple competing priorities. Meurisse provides practical advice on how to juggle them effectively. Rank your tasks. Assign a ranking to each task based on its importance and urgency. Work on the highest priority task first, then move down the list. Use time blocking. Allocate specific blocks of time for your most important tasks. During these time blocks, focus exclusively on one task without distractions. Learn to say no. Often we take on too many tasks that aren't aligned with our priorities. Meurisse reminds us that learning to say no to low-impact activities is essential to safeguard our time for what truly matters. Task batching. To maximize productivity, Meurisse introduces the concept of task batching, grouping similar tasks together and completing them in one focused session. For example, instead of answering emails throughout the day, set aside a specific time to handle all of them at once. This minimizes context switching, which can drain your focus and energy. Batching works particularly well for repetitive tasks like administrative work, phone calls, or content creation. By dedicating a specific time for each type of task, you streamline your workflow and increase efficiency. Eliminating the non-essential. One of the most important aspects of prioritization is learning to let go of the non-essential. Meurisse stresses that eliminating tasks that don't contribute to your goals frees up time and energy for the things that truly matter. This might involve delegating tasks that others can handle, automating repetitive or low-value tasks using technology, deleting tasks that don't align with your long-term goals. Meurisse reminds readers that the fewer tasks you focus on, the more energy you can invest in what matters most. Maintaining focus in a distracted world. In the modern world, distractions are everywhere. Meurisse acknowledges that staying focused on your priorities can be challenging, but offers strategies to maintain concentration. Limit multitasking. Studies show that multitasking reduces productivity and the quality of your work. Focus on one task at a time to achieve better results. Use the Pomodoro technique. Break your work into focused intervals, e.g., 25 minutes followed by short breaks. This method helps maintain high levels of focus while preventing burnout. Set clear boundaries. Establish rules for when and where you work to create an environment that supports focus. This might mean turning off notifications, working in a quiet space, or setting specific work hours. Takeaway for action. Prioritizing tasks is the key to mastering your time. By focusing on the most important and high-impact activities, you ensure that your efforts lead to meaningful progress. Use tools like the 80-20 rule, the Eisenhower matrix, and task batching to streamline your workflow and eliminate distractions. In the next chapter, we'll explore energy management, how to optimize your energy levels to get the most out of your day. Stay tuned for more actionable insights. Chapter 7. Managing your energy for peak performance. In this chapter, Thibaut Meurisse shifts the focus from time management to an equally important aspect of productivity: energy management. You can have all the time in the world, but without the energy to use it effectively, your productivity will suffer. Meurisse explores how to optimize and sustain high energy levels to achieve peak performance throughout your day. The importance of energy management. While time is finite, energy fluctuates throughout the day. Your physical, emotional, and mental energy levels determine how well you can tackle your tasks. When energy is low, even the simplest tasks can feel overwhelming. But when your energy is high, you can work efficiently and maintain focus. Meurisse stresses that managing energy is more important than managing time. If you can align your tasks with your natural energy rhythms, you'll get more done in less time and maintain higher levels of performance. Understanding your energy cycles. Our energy naturally rises and falls throughout the day, influenced by factors such as sleep, nutrition, stress, and activity. Meurisse encourages readers to track their energy patterns over a few days to understand when they feel most energized and when they experience dips. He introduces the concept of ultradian rhythms, natural cycles that repeat every 90 to 120 minutes. During these cycles, our bodies experience periods of high alertness, followed by periods of fatigue. Understanding these rhythms can help you schedule your most important tasks during peak energy periods. Key steps to manage energy cycles. Identify your peak performance hours, times when you feel most focused and energetic. Schedule high priority tasks during these hours. Plan low energy activities like administrative work or meetings during natural energy dips. Take regular breaks to rest and recharge during periods of low energy. The 4 types of energy. Meurisse explains that energy comes in 4 primary forms, all of which need to be managed for optimal performance. 1. Physical energy. This is your basic fuel, influenced by factors like sleep, diet, and exercise. Without sufficient physical energy, your body will struggle to perform, no matter how motivated you are. 2. Emotional energy. Your mood and emotional state play a significant role in how productive you are. Negative emotions like frustration or stress drain energy, while positive emotions like enthusiasm and gratitude boost it. 3. Mental energy. Mental energy relates to your ability to focus, think clearly, and solve problems. Overstimulation, multitasking, or decision fatigue can quickly deplete mental energy. 4. Spiritual energy. This is tied to a sense of purpose and meaning. When your actions align with your values and long-term goals, you're more likely to feel energized and motivated to push through challenges. Meurisse emphasizes that all 4 types of energy are interconnected. A lack of physical energy, e.g., due to poor sleep, can affect emotional and mental energy. Similarly, if your work feels meaningless, you'll find it hard to stay motivated no matter how much physical energy you have. Optimizing physical energy. To increase your physical energy, Meurisse highlights several key areas to focus on. Sleep. Quality sleep is the foundation of high energy. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night and create a consistent sleep routine. Avoid screens and heavy meals before bedtime to improve sleep quality. Nutrition. Your diet directly impacts your energy levels. Prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and avoid sugar and processed foods, which can cause energy crashes. Exercise. Regular physical activity boosts energy levels by improving circulation, reducing stress, and enhancing mental clarity. Even a short walk or quick workout can help recharge your energy levels during the day. Hydration. Dehydration is a common cause of fatigue. Make it a habit to drink water regularly throughout the day. Cultivating emotional energy. Emotional energy is closely linked to your mood and overall outlook on life. Meurisse suggests the following strategies to maintain a high level of emotional energy. Gratitude practice. Start each day by listing things you're grateful for. This helps shift your focus to positive emotions, which in turn boosts emotional energy. Manage stress. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as deep breathing, meditation, or spending time in nature. Chronic stress drains emotional energy and can lead to burnout. Surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with influence your emotional energy. Surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire you, and limit interactions with those who drain your energy. Maximizing mental energy. To keep your mental energy sharp, Meurisse provides these tips. Eliminate decision fatigue. Too many decisions throughout the day can deplete your mental energy. Simplify your life by automating small decisions, e.g., meal planning, clothing choices, so that you can save mental energy for more important tasks. Focus on one thing. Multitasking drains mental energy quickly. Instead, practice deep work by focusing on one task at a time. This allows you to maintain high levels of concentration and achieve better results in less time. Brain breaks. Give your brain regular breaks to avoid mental exhaustion. Even a 5-minute pause can help restore your focus and mental clarity. Harnessing spiritual energy. Spiritual energy comes from having a clear sense of purpose and alignment with your values. To maintain spiritual energy, Meurisse advises, define your purpose. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. When you're clear on your purpose, you'll naturally feel more energized and motivated to pursue your goals. Align your work with your values. Ensure that the tasks you spend time on are aligned with your long-term goals and personal values. When your work feels meaningful, it boosts your spiritual energy and reduces feelings of burnout. Pursue personal growth. Constantly strive to grow and improve yourself. Personal growth fuels your spiritual energy, making you feel more engaged and passionate about life. Rest and recovery. The power of breaks. To maintain high energy levels, it's crucial to balance work with recovery. Meurisse suggests incorporating regular rest periods into your routine. Take micro breaks. After every 90 minutes of focused work, take a 5 to 10-minute break. Use this time to stretch, breathe deeply, or step outside for fresh air. Unplug. Periodically disconnect from technology to give your brain and body a chance to recharge. Digital detoxes, even for a few hours, can restore mental and emotional energy. Practice active recovery. Engage in activities that relax and rejuvenate you, such as yoga, reading, or spending time with loved ones. Active recovery helps prevent burnout and maintains your overall well-being. Takeaway for action. To achieve peak performance, time management is not enough. You must also manage your energy. By optimizing your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual energy, you'll be able to sustain high levels of productivity throughout the day. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to eliminate distractions and create a laser-like focus on your most important tasks. Stay tuned for more insights on mastering your time and energy. Chapter 8. Eliminate distractions and find your focus. In Chapter 8, Thibaut Meurisse addresses one of the biggest challenges to effective time and energy management: distractions. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, distractions are everywhere, from notifications on our phones to the endless scroll of social media. To truly master your time, you need to cultivate a focused mindset that minimizes distractions and maximizes productivity. Understanding distractions. Meurisse starts by defining distractions as anything that diverts your attention from your most important tasks. He emphasizes that distractions can be external, like phone notifications or interruptions from colleagues, or internal, such as wandering thoughts or self-doubt. Recognizing the source of distractions is the first step toward managing them effectively. Understanding whether they come from your environment or your mind can help you implement targeted strategies to eliminate them. The cost of distractions. Every time you allow yourself to be distracted, you pay a price. Studies show that it can take up to 25 minutes to regain focus after being interrupted. This cumulative effect can lead to significant time loss over the course of a day. Meurisse highlights that the ability to concentrate deeply is one of the most valuable skills you can cultivate in today's attention economy. Key points on the cost of distractions. Decreased productivity. Distractions not only slow you down, but also reduce the quality of your work. Increased stress. The inability to concentrate can lead to feelings of frustration and stress, further affecting your energy levels. Loss of flow. When you're frequently distracted, it's harder to achieve a state of flow, a mental zone where you're fully immersed in your work and performing at your best. Strategies to eliminate distractions. To regain control over your time and energy, Meurisse offers several practical strategies to eliminate distractions. 1. Create a distraction-free environment. Designate a workspace. Choose a specific area for work that is free from distractions. Make it comfortable, organized, and conducive to concentration. Minimize clutter. A cluttered workspace can lead to a cluttered mind. Keep only the essentials on your desk to maintain focus. 2. Limit digital distractions. Turn off notifications. Silence non-essential notifications on your phone and computer during work hours. Consider using Do Not Disturb modes to help you concentrate. Set boundaries on social media. Limit your time on social media platforms. Use apps or browser extensions to block access during work periods. 3. Establish focus blocks. Time blocking. Dedicate specific time slots in your schedule for focused work. During these blocks, prioritize high-impact tasks and avoid multitasking. Pomodoro technique. Use the Pomodoro technique, where you work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This method can help maintain focus while preventing burnout. 4. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation. Incorporate mindfulness meditation into your routine. Even just a few minutes a day can enhance your ability to focus and remain present. Breathing exercises. Take a moment to breathe deeply whenever you feel distracted. This can help center your mind and bring your focus back to the task at hand. 5. Address internal distractions. Acknowledge your thoughts. If your mind wanders, gently acknowledge the thoughts without judgment and guide your focus back to your work. Write down worries. Keep a notepad nearby to jot down any thoughts or worries that come up while working. This allows you to set them aside and return to them later. Building focus as a habit. Just as with time and energy management, building focus requires practice and consistency. Meurisse emphasizes that focus is a skill that can be developed over time. Here are some tips for fostering a habit of focus. Start small. Begin with short periods of focused work and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable with sustained concentration. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. Celebrating progress reinforces positive habits and motivates you to continue improving. Stay committed. Understand that distractions will always exist, but your commitment to minimizing them will pay off in increased productivity and satisfaction. Takeaway for action. To master your time and energy, you must confront distractions head-on. By creating a distraction-free environment, establishing focus blocks, and practicing mindfulness, you can cultivate a mindset that prioritizes deep work and productivity. In the next chapter, we will explore how to create systems and habits that support your productivity goals. Stay tuned for more actionable insights on mastering your time. Chapter 9. Create systems and habits for productivity. In Chapter 9, Thibaut Meurisse emphasizes the importance of creating systems and habits to sustain productivity over the long term. While time management techniques are valuable, they often fall short without a strong foundation of effective habits and systems that support your goals. This chapter will guide you in establishing a structured approach to your work, making productivity not just a fleeting achievement, but a consistent way of life. The difference between goals and systems. Meurisse begins by drawing a clear distinction between goals and systems. Goals are the targets you set for yourself, like completing a project or losing weight. Systems, on the other hand, are the processes you put in place to achieve those goals. Goals are about the outcome. Systems are about the process. Focusing solely on goals can lead to frustration and disappointment if you don't achieve them, while systems provide a reliable method for continuous improvement. By prioritizing systems over goals, you can enjoy the journey of progress rather than fixating solely on the end result. Why systems are essential. 1. Consistency. Systems create routines that make it easier to stay productive day after day, reducing the mental effort required to decide what to do next. 2. Flexibility. While goals may seem fixed, systems can adapt to changing circumstances, allowing you to pivot as needed while still making progress. 3. Motivation. When you focus on improving your systems, you can celebrate small wins along the way, which boosts motivation and keeps you engaged. Building effective systems. Meurisse outlines several strategies for creating productive systems. 1. Identify key areas of focus. Determine the primary areas of your life where you want to improve. This could include work, health, relationships, or personal development. 2. Break down goals into actionable steps. For each area of focus, outline specific goals and then break them down into smaller, actionable steps. This makes large goals more manageable and less overwhelming. 3. Create daily and weekly routines. Establish daily and weekly routines that align with your key focus areas. Include time blocks for work, exercise, relaxation, and personal growth. Routines reduce decision fatigue and help you stick to your commitments. 4. Utilize tools and technology. Leverage tools like calendars, to-do lists, and productivity apps to organize tasks and track your progress. These tools can enhance your systems by providing structure and accountability. 5. Review and adjust regularly. Periodically review your systems to assess their effectiveness. Are they helping you stay productive? What can be improved? Adjust your systems as needed to ensure they remain relevant and effective. Developing productive habits. Creating systems is just one part of the equation. You must also cultivate productive habits. Here's how to develop habits that reinforce your systems. 1. Start small. Focus on one habit at a time. Small changes are easier to integrate into your routine and less likely to feel overwhelming. 2. Use habit stacking. Link a new habit to an existing one. For instance, if you want to start reading more, do it right after your morning coffee. This technique helps you build new habits naturally. 3. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker to monitor your progress. Seeing how consistent you've been can motivate you to keep going. 4. Be patient. Understand that developing new habits takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Stay committed, and the benefits will accumulate. 5. Seek accountability. Share your goals with a friend or join a community with similar interests. Having support can keep you motivated and accountable. Takeaway for action. To master your time and energy, start by creating effective systems and habits that align with your goals. By focusing on processes rather than outcomes, you'll find that productivity becomes a natural part of your life, leading to greater satisfaction and success in the long run. In the next chapter, we will explore how to manage your energy effectively, ensuring that you're not just managing your time, but also maximizing your productivity by working with your natural energy rhythms. Chapter 10, Manage Your Energy, Not Just Your Time. In Chapter 10, Thibaut Meurisse shifts the focus from time management to energy management, emphasizing that our productivity is not solely dependent on how we allocate our time, but also on how we manage our energy levels. Understanding your energy patterns and optimizing them can lead to more effective work, enhanced creativity, and greater overall well-being. The energy-time connection. Meurisse begins by addressing a common misconception that time is the most critical factor in productivity. While time is finite, energy is dynamic and fluctuates throughout the day. Recognizing this connection is essential for maximizing your productivity. Quality over quantity. A well-rested individual can accomplish more in a focused hour than someone exhausted trying to stretch their time. Different types of energy. Energy can be physical, mental, and emotional. Each type of energy impacts our ability to work effectively, and managing all three is crucial. Understanding your energy rhythms. 1. Identify your peaks and valleys. Pay attention to when you feel most energetic and focused. This might be in the morning, afternoon, or evening. 2. Utilize the ultradian rhythm. The human body goes through cycles of energy and rest approximately every 90 to 120 minutes. Recognizing these cycles allows you to schedule focused work sessions followed by breaks. 3. Create a personalized schedule. Tailor your daily routine around your energy peaks. Schedule challenging tasks during your high-energy periods and save lower priority tasks for when your energy dips. Strategies for managing energy. 1. Incorporate movement. Physical activity boosts energy levels and enhances mental clarity. Include short movement breaks throughout your day, such as stretching or a quick walk. 2. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, like meditation or deep breathing exercises, can recharge your mental energy and enhance focus. Even a few minutes of mindfulness can provide a refreshing reset. 3. Nourish your body. Eating a balanced diet and staying hydrated is vital for maintaining energy levels. Pay attention to what you eat and how it affects your productivity. 4. Prioritize sleep. Quality sleep is essential for energy restoration. Develop a sleep routine that ensures you're getting enough rest to support your productivity. Emotional energy management. Beyond physical and mental energy, emotional energy plays a significant role in productivity. Here's how to cultivate a positive emotional state. 1. Surround yourself with positivity. Engage with positive people, content, and environments that uplift your mood and encourage productivity. 2. Limit negative influences. Identify and distance yourself from sources of negativity, whether they be people, activities, or environments that drain your emotional energy. 3. Cultivate gratitude. Practicing gratitude can shift your perspective and enhance emotional energy. Take time to acknowledge and appreciate the positives in your life. Takeaway for action. Mastering your time requires more than just planning and prioritizing. It also involves understanding and managing your energy. By aligning your tasks with your natural energy patterns, you can enhance productivity, creativity, and overall satisfaction in your daily life. In the next chapter, we will explore the importance of setting boundaries and saying no effectively. enabling you to protect your time and energy from distractions and overcommitments. Chapter 11. Set boundaries and learn to say no. In Chapter 11, Thibaut Meurisse emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries and mastering the art of saying no. Many individuals struggle with overcommitment and distractions that derail their productivity. Establishing clear boundaries and being able to decline requests can protect your time, energy, and focus, ultimately leading to more significant accomplishments and satisfaction in life. The importance of boundaries. Maurice begins by explaining how boundaries serve as a protective shield around your time and priorities. Without boundaries, you may find yourself overwhelmed by obligations, leading to stress and burnout. Understanding your limits and asserting them is essential for maintaining control over your life. Personal versus professional boundaries. Distinguishing between your personal life and professional responsibilities helps create space for self-care and personal growth. Mental clarity. Clear boundaries lead to a more focused mind. When you define what is acceptable and what isn't, you reduce the mental clutter that can hinder your progress. Recognizing the need for boundaries. 1. Identify your priorities. Understand what truly matters to you. Knowing your priorities makes it easier to determine where to draw the line. 2. Assess your current commitments. Take stock of your current obligations. Are there commitments that no longer align with your goals or values? 3. Listen to your emotions. Pay attention to how you feel when you take on new tasks or commitments. Feelings of resentment or overwhelm can be signs that your boundaries are being tested. The art of saying no. Saying no is a skill that requires practice and confidence. Maurice provides practical strategies for politely declining requests while maintaining relationships. 1. Be honest and direct. Clearly articulate your reasons for declining without over-explaining. A straightforward, "No, I can't take that on right now," is often sufficient. 2. Offer alternatives. If possible, suggest alternative solutions or resources. This shows that you still care about the request, but cannot fulfill it personally. 3. Practice assertiveness. Being assertive is not about being aggressive. It's about communicating your needs respectfully. Practicing assertive communication can empower you to stand firm in your decisions. 4. Prepare for pushback. Some people may not accept your no gracefully. Be prepared to repeat your decision calmly and confidently. Establishing healthy relationships. Setting boundaries is not just about saying no, it also fosters healthier relationships. Maurice discusses how mutual respect and understanding can improve interactions with others. 1. Communicate your boundaries. Share your boundaries with those around you. When others understand your limits, they are less likely to encroach upon them. 2. Create mutual expectations. In collaborative environments, discuss and agree on boundaries with teammates or colleagues. This fosters a culture of respect and cooperation. 3. Prioritize self-care. Remember that your well-being matters. Setting boundaries allows you to dedicate time to self-care, which is essential for sustaining long-term productivity. Takeaway for action. Mastering the skill of setting boundaries and saying no is vital for reclaiming your time and energy. By prioritizing what matters most to you and communicating your limits effectively, you create space for focused work and personal fulfillment. In the final chapter, we will explore the concept of continuous improvement, emphasizing the importance of reflection and adaptation in your journey to mastering time management. Chapter 12, Embrace Continuous Improvement. In the final chapter of Master Your Time, Thibaut Meurisse emphasizes the importance of continuous improvement in your time management journey. Time management is not a one-time achievement, but an ongoing process of reflection, learning, and adaptation. By adopting a growth mindset and being open to change, you can refine your strategies and enhance your productivity over time. The growth mindset. Meurisse introduces the concept of a growth mindset, which is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Embracing this mindset can significantly impact how you approach time management. View challenges as opportunities. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as learning experiences that contribute to your growth. Stay curious. Cultivate a curiosity to explore new methods, tools, and practices that can enhance your time management skills. Reflecting on your progress. 1. Regular check ins. Schedule regular intervals, weekly or monthly, to assess your progress. Reflect on what strategies have worked and where adjustments are needed. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. This practice can boost motivation and reinforce positive habits. 3. Seek feedback. Don't hesitate to ask for feedback from peers, mentors, or coaches. Constructive feedback can provide insights you may not have considered. Adapting and evolving your strategies. 1. Stay flexible. Understand that life is dynamic, and your time management strategies may need to evolve. Be willing to adapt your approach as circumstances change. 2. Experiment with new techniques. Continuously explore new tools and methods for managing your time. Whether it's adopting a new productivity app or trying a different scheduling technique, experimentation can lead to breakthroughs. 3. Learn from others. Study how others manage their time effectively. There's a wealth of knowledge from successful individuals that can inspire and guide you. Building a supportive environment. 1. Surround yourself with growth-oriented individuals. Engage with people who value growth and self-improvement. A supportive community can motivate you to stay on track with your goals. 2. Limit negativity. Identify and distance yourself from negative influences that hinder your growth. Surrounding yourself with positivity can enhance your motivation and resilience. Takeaway for action. Embracing continuous improvement in time management requires a commitment to self-reflection, flexibility, and the pursuit of growth. By incorporating these principles into your life, you can create a more productive, fulfilling, and balanced existence. Conclusion. In Master Your Time, Thibaut Meurisse provides a comprehensive guide to mastering time management through practical strategies, self-awareness, and personal development. By prioritizing your goals, managing your energy, setting boundaries, and embracing continuous improvement, you can take control of your time and live a life aligned with your values and aspirations. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Master Your Time by Thibaut Meurisse. In this summary, we've explored powerful strategies to help you take control of your time, prioritize your goals, and cultivate a life filled with purpose and productivity. Remember, mastering your time is an ongoing process that requires self-reflection, adaptability, and the courage to say no to distractions. As you implement these techniques, I encourage you to stay committed to your growth and embrace the mindset of continuous improvement. By doing so, you'll unlock your full potential and create a life that aligns with your aspirations. Keep pushing forward, and remember that every small step you take leads to significant progress over time. If you found this summary helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Book Echo for more insightful book summaries that inspire personal growth and transformation.